I hope this lighting is okay. Hi friends. Welcome back to the channel. I don't know about you guys, but I'm tired. I just want to do something chill today, so let's react to old pictures. I've actually done a video like this before. It's actually the very first video that's still available on my channel. It's not the very first one that I ever made. Some of those are private now. The level of cringe is just too high, but I think that one is still there. But since then I've had tons of new hair colors, so I feel like I could do this video again with all fresh new pictures. Okay, let's start with this one. So I had this red hair for a very long time, a couple years ago, and I would often wear it with these super long red extensions, which I've since ruined sadly, and I threw them away, but it would be really convenient to have them again now that my hair's red again. For the red, I would always use Ion Brights in red, I think, something like that. This is like the only color I used for like a year straight. I don't know why I didn't venture out to other reds, because this red always looked a little bit pink in certain lightings, especially when it faded a little bit more, and it's a specific pink that I just like kind of hate. And it was only in certain lightings too, like sometimes it would totally just look a normal true red. Normally if I saw pictures of myself and it was that more like slightly pink color, I would choose a filter for the picture that made it look more red, because I just hated that color. So I don't know why I walked around with it for years. Somehow I loved it at the time, but looking back I would give this color a 5 out of 10. I would not use that red again. Right after that, I decided that I wanted some black in my hair, and I just left the red in front, and I dyed most of my extensions black as well, so that I could have this really long black hair with the little streak of red on either side in the front. Overall, I think this look is pretty awesome, and I didn't even like it that much. I ended up changing this shortly after. I didn't keep it for very long. But looking back, I would give it an 8 out of 10. So the next thing I did was go directly from this hair look that was mostly black to bright neon lemon yellow. As someone who is absolutely not a hairstylist, I had no business at all doing this. I got Lunar Tides hair dye, ordered it online. I got this like really bright yellow color that I was really intrigued by, and the video of me doing this entire process is still up on my channel. I think from what I remember, it's the first video of mine that kind of got some attention, and specifically some hate, and I feel like with that video I kind of realized that if you're gonna do something online, if you don't do it perfectly, people will criticize you. Like, they won't treat it as if their friend like dyed their hair and they want to be nice and polite. They will show no mercy. So it didn't come out the best. It looks kind of cute in pictures, but I know how it looked in real life. The roots came out perfect. Like, they bleached the best, and they took the dye pretty much perfectly, and pretty much only on the roots did I have the exact color that I wanted. The rest came out orange. There were some patches in the back of black still. It looked horrific from the back. 3 out of 10. I ended up trying to touch it up. I think I have that on video too. I think I bleached it again and somehow it worked. Because after this, my hair was a really nice yellow for a little bit, and honestly, I kind of regret not keeping that yellow a little bit longer. For some reason, I was really eager to move on to green, but I think I just didn't know what to do with yellow hair. It's like such a bold color to have like truly bright neon yellow hair. But green's also really bold, so I don't know. The touched up version of this, I would give a 7 out of 10. From there, I went right into bright green. I don't even remember what dyes I used, but it's all available on my channel if you're curious. I think I filmed like every hair transition I ever did since starting my channel. I feel like with this green, I could just never quite get it to the perfect green. Like, I had this vision in my head that just somehow wasn't matching up. I can't even explain the green that I wanted. I think I wanted it to be like more deep forest green, but not too vibrant, but still like bright. This one picture of me with green hair is the closest to what I actually really wanted, but I think this picture might have a filter on it. The rest of the time it looked like this. It kind of had this weird like teal, but not a teal that I would necessarily want for my hair. I was never really that happy with it. I felt like I could never get it perfect. It would have leftover yellow in it, and I would try to correct that by putting blue in it, and then it would be too teal, and I just felt like I could never get it to my ideal green. So I would give this 4 out of 10. I decided I was done with all these crazy colors, and I did black, just leaving a couple streaks that I wanted to be blonde. When I first did it, I was actually really happy with it, even though the streaks were like this weird like copper, salmon, peach, rose gold color that I was not going for at all. I was really happy for the extreme transition into just this dark hair that was finally like pretty much one solid color, which was a relief because I feel like for so long my hair just had so many different tones in it, and I was just sick of it looking different and different lightings and all of that. But I did kind of hate the peach streaks, so we'll give that a 5 out of 10. Eventually I did correct those. I would have loved to have them be like really platinum, but I feel like I got pretty close. And I think this hair look is one of my favorites I've done. I think it vibes. And I would give this a 9 out of 10. Clearly, I do gravitate towards combinations of red and black because that's what I ended up doing next. It's definitely a vibe. I wish it would just stay there and I wouldn't have to maintain it at all, because this is so hard to maintain and a huge reason why I ended up just trying to go all red eventually. This is all red. I think the lighting's kind of weird right now and it might not look red. Black and red together, especially if you're in a situation like mine where you don't have a lot of room to like dye your hair, not a lot of like big mirrors, stuff like that. It's just too hard to maintain. And for that, I would give it a 7 out of 10, even though I really, really like this look. I just can't do multiple colors anymore. Alright, I think that's it. I was trying not to repeat anything that I had already talked about in that other video, even though it was a really old one. So most of you guys probably haven't even seen it anyways, but whatever. I think I've done like every color. I'm gonna go now. I hope you enjoyed this really quick video. I'm gonna get some rest. I hope you guys also are gonna go get some rest, because rest is never bad for you. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.